Let me tell y'all something about what Kanye West is doing right now. Kanye West was already an international nigga. Like, Kanye West, right? I mean, Kanye West been in the game for a minute. I think a lot of people don't understand that. Like, nigga been up, nigga been down. Like, down. And, like, still low-key down, but, like, he down and up. He always kind of been down and up, and that's really the thing. You know what I'm saying? I think a lot of people are taking the things what he's saying just too much to heart. Right? Now, you can call me like a Kanye fanatic or an idiot, or I'm just as crazy as a nigga or whatever. There's no doubt about it. That nigga's crazy. But look at the world that we live in. Right? I mean, if you really understand the world that we're fucking living in this time. And Kanye West been outspoken. Like, I ain't even trying to take nobody's side. I ain't trying to have nobody back or no shit like that. I'm just looking at facts and statistics. The nigga making money. Whether if he lost it or not. Well, nigga, that's the dance. Or the game if you still playing it. That nigga dancing. That's Kanye West. Like, international nigga. And now with this whole Jesus, he's a galactic nigga now. This nigga just went galactic on y'all. Cause religion been in your lives before that nigga was around. Before politics, before education. You was being spiritually guided by somebody before you were fucking born. Jesus is King comes out, right? Not to mention Daylight did do it first with Jesus is King. Same title. And honestly, I think that might have been better. I mean, I haven't given Jesus King a full run through yet, but I kind of get where he going. You know what I'm saying? I always kind of got where that nigga was trying to go. Shit, Daylight and Kanye West, I think they on the same scale, but Daylight is doing it on a whole, like, conspiracy theorist kind of level. You know what I'm saying? Kanye West just been doing it on an outspoken, you know, he's everywhere on that rap scale. Because he got the cash, cars, and clothes and the bitches and shit. But he still gave you something. He gave you a food for thought at the end of the day. You know what I mean? Don't say you will. You do. Like, yo, 808 and Heartbreak. Yo, Kanye West has put out some real ass shit. Some shit you can still vibe to. And some shit that you can think about. Right? So now Jesus King comes out. Right? And they're like, oh, this nigga in the hole. He, you know what I mean? Fucking get out and shit. Nah, nigga, some of y'all niggas need to get in. Like, play the dance, nigga. Do the dance. And do it for your people. You know? And he had to do some dirty dancing. Man. There's no doubt about that. Right. So now we just gotta make sure that the moves that he's making, right, it's gonna be for himself. At the end of the day, nigga, we are playing for ourselves. But ourself has to attach our people with it. Right? There's no doubt that Kanye West is black. And I know some people, just because you're black, it don't mean shit. Right? Because you can still be, you know, rocking with, you know, the opposition. You know what I'm saying? Whatever you want to call it. But there's no way around being black. Because even if you're rocking with the opposition, far right, whatever the fuck you want to call these niggas, or Saturnists, you know what I mean? That still is tied within you. Right? So I think Kanye West is on a plateau on his own. I'm not even going to say ahead of nobody. He just in his own lane. And I think that's really the thing about playing this game and doing a dance. You got to play in your own lane and rock what you rock with. You can't be so for black people that you can't think about nobody else. Because if you're human, then you're human. right? But what are we really talking about? Human, H-U, or H-U-E, black man. And you can be black if you white. I'm gonna give you that. Like how we passing and telling niggas they can come to the cookout and telling niggas you can say you can bring the black card or whatever. I mean, what kind of responsibility we really giving these allies? You know what I'm saying? Talk about black and brown coalition, or if you're gonna say brown, are we talking Arab? We talking Latino? We talking Australian? Like Indian? I seen some Indian niggas blacker than me. So what's a black and brown coalition? Or are we just human and call it for what it is? Israelite, whatever. Tribes of Jacob, whatever. What are we really calling it? We Moors? Is there more to it? But Kanye West is on a whole another lane of his own. He juicing this shit. Like, Christians have been so devoted for so long. Into slavery and afterward. They gave you that shit. Y'all believed in spiritual science before Christianity. And yes, spiritual science is a real thing. Quantum physics. Look it up. That's what we believed in. Who the fuck you think built them pyramids? And now they got y'all believing in the sun instead of the sun. We got pyramids pointing at stars. Really think about that shit. So what the fuck we really talking about? That nigga playing his hand in the spiritual war that they got y'all in. Cause y'all ain't looking at nothing else. Right? So here we go. Boom. Jesus is king. And then you got niggas talking about him. Like, yo, I ain't fucking with that shit. And they're asking these questions to motherfuckers that I don't know. I know Kanye West. I've been to Kanye West. Then you got other niggas that's barely making a blimp on the map. Talking about for black culture. Nigga, what you doing? I don't see you handing out turkeys or nothing. Nigga, where you at? Nino Brown? Giving me crack at night and selling me turkeys in the morning. So what the fuck are we really talking about? Hello? Wake up. Mr. Whoever. Mrs. Whoever. Gods, kings, and queens. Goddess. Divas. LGBTs and all that. Y'all talking a lot. Y'all really ain't saying nothing. You ain't doing nothing. Some of y'all dancing on the low. That's cool. Dance on the low. But don't hate. I ain't never heard a billionaire nigga hate. I mean, sure, he might pull a politician in the White House and let that nigga do some dirty dancing. But hey, that nigga in his lane. So we're gonna keep complaining, or we're just gonna be making albums and making money and doing what we need to do for our community. I mean, that's real shit. I mean, I don't really know what else to say. And I mean, at this point, I'm just rambling now. I just want to know what the fuck you're really talking about. You can't hate on niggas that's trying to do something. And that's the word.